So yellow, or I meant to say yellow. Yellows are not feared.
Lily might want to change her
I'm not
rage.
feared either.
Yeah.
Sure.
Lily, that'll be. What is that for?
That's
by the way?
mirror image.
Yep, that's for mirror images.
Let me.
All right. So, and that'll be it for. Actually, no. Azul is then going to call out with words of very sound encouragement to Lily while shaking her fluffy tails. You have bardic inspiration,
Mostly from the tails.
mostly from the tails.
All right. Lily up.
Lily's turn.
Lily is going to sing hi ho as she comes crashing through these goblins. With her fiery greatsword. I think that's a hit.
That is a hit, and that is a dead.
And then boom. I think that's a hit.
That is a hit. That is a dead.
And boom. Let's see, what else can I do? I don't really feel like action surging on these ones. Yeah,
Action surge and get into the boss's face.
yeah, I'll save that for next turn. He's feared, so
Yeah.
that's it.
All right then. So then it's Ione's turn.
I just have to hit him.
Mm-hmm.
I have a plan if this works.
He currently does have his shield out though, so he has the better AC.
Why does that roll take forever to process?
You miss.
I don't know.
God damn it. How that ruin that plan?
You have 2 more attacks.
I'll move here. Should take like 10 or 15. Something like that. Stacking the same goblin.
Okay.
Oh, my plan's already ruined.
And that'll miss.
Completely ruined! I am not wasting my key.
Get unarmed.
Hearts. Yep. Well, yep. Due to a crappy die roll.
All right, and as you come through there, this goblin somehow manages to dodge one stab with firebrand and push your shield out of the way with the other. And despite his horrid appearance, he doesn't quite see Azul at the moment. He closes his eyes as he reels his head back to laugh, and you just come around with your foot and you kick his head clear off. The goblin falls over dead.
Four.
So, next. I just gotta look at the one next to me now. Alright.
I'm gonna roll a wisdom check for him. He is terrified of you. All right, and that should be it for your turn, right?
I'll move here for simplicity's sake.
Okay.
Oh god. I see another one.
Shiki's turn.
Okay, so give me a second. Gonna move there. Silver, how good would you say my throwing arm is?
What do you mean?
Well, could I just throw a firebomb there?
What do we say it was 60-30?
It's in the
Or 20?
It's in the party loop. It's a bit overkill, but we can just clear people out.
Yeah, I would argue that it's not overkill if you're killing 4 of them at once.
Yeah, 2 bombs. It's in the
10
party
foot
loop.
radius.
We
DC.
didn't
It
put the
doesn't.
range.
Say range.
Normally, thrown items is 20 foot 60 for long.
2060, yeah.
All right, so I'll say roll if all you have is the pistol, don't you?
Yeah.
Roll. You can go ahead and roll the pistol, and I'll just take 1 off of your attack roll.
Okay. Roll my
I have
pistol.
disadvantage. All right, yeah. So you're going to be able to effortlessly hit that spot, even at the disadvantage, as you draw back and you throw this firebomb there, and roll the damage for the firebomb for me.
46 fire, DC 15.
Okay, so
10 foot range, so I think it's gonna hit if you have
was
it
it?
here.
Would you say 46?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hit those 2 as well. Yeah, it's going to hit these as well there.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 10 foot range.
Oh crap!
Let me
Give me a
pull
10-foot circle.
10 foot. I'm gonna grab a 10-foot circle, but I don't think that'll change anything.
No, it won't.
No, it won't.
it would nick them, and because Cassidy, if flat out misses, I'm gonna say it would miss both.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I actually thought I missed him. Whoops.
Yeah, no, you do miss them. We have to pull out the token for some of
Okay.
these.
So 46, you say, right?
You have 46. All right, dead, and he has to roll save. Dex save, and he
DC
passes his dex save
15.
wonderfully, so he takes only 7 damage.
Does
Okay.
he have
One's on the-
disadvantage on dex saves from fear?
Probably not.
No, fear doesn't do that.
But one's on the cliff. Would they be affected? That cliff is 15 foot, right?
Good point. You're right. How many were up there too?
Yeah.
Yep. So they would not actually have been hit by that because the cliff is high enough.
Okay.
But you still killed a good number of them.
All right.
Alright.
In that case, I ain't done. I'm going to spend my action surge because I got that back.
Mhm.
And okay, I'm going to on the Goblin King
Mhm.
with a grit point.
Mm-hmm.
One shot. 7 again, Jesus. So that would be with an extra D10.
Violent.
Yeah.
And
Pardon?
as this Goblin King reels back, he managed to duck underneath Cassidy, firing a shot between her legs. And the Goblin King, he sees this coming. He kind of just reaches his arms out, trying to grab. And he realizes there are no goblins nearby as he just catches him in the chest. He kind of staggers backwards. He's still alive.
One more shot. Same again.
Okay.
And here we go.
That shot, however, he realizes now with nothing nearby to grab, he just kind of ducks out of the way, putting his shield up to try and block the strike.
Bugger. Well, that's me, guys. That'll be my turn.
At this
Alrighty.
point, the Goblin King is also roaring out, attack the one, and this is all in common, attack the one in the armor!
Me?
And
Hi.
at this
We have
point,
armor?
the rest of the goblins all nod, and yeah, you can see probably 5 bows being drawn on you. What's your AC, by the way? 19.
I think it's
Something like
Pretty
200.
So 1 miss. Ooh, a crit. You will take 7 damage.
Oh no.
advantage. Made it.
Another one. That'll hit. Another 7 damage.
Made it.
And that'll miss. And you would have moved over because you aren't feared.
They have disadvantage on these attacks against her, right?
Not against her. Oh, yeah, they would because Azul's in the area. So the crit still would have hit, but it would not have been a crit. You would have only taken 6 damage, and the other hit would have missed completely.
So
You get 8 HP back. Yeah. All right, and this last one here, who is not feared, will also try to shoot at you, and will miss horribly. Meanwhile, Ione, you can hear there's a bunch of movement just on the other side of you, up in the trees, and you can hear
see one
something
of them.
big being drawn back. And down here, Lily. Oh, you're gonna have fun with this, Lily.
Oh, there's a ballista.
Ballista.
Lily. Ooh. What's what do I got to roll for your clones?
It's whatever the attack. That'll hit a clone.
All right, so that'll hit a clone. So Lily, as you're there, just over the cliff, you see this massive bolt. It's probably like 3 or 4 feet long and big enough that you can't really get both, or big enough that you can barely get both hands around it. It comes flying right at you. Luckily for you, though, it misses the real you, and it just obliterates a clone.
Does it beat its AC?
It beats the clone's AC, yes.
Aw.
It has probably like a plus 12 to hit.
All right, and this one here, since he wasn't actually firing the ballista, will come down here and he'll shoot at Ione, and he'll miss. Next up is Cassidy. Cassidy will shapeshift back out of Wolfie McWolf
Oh.
Wow.
because I was bad at order of operations, and I'm not going to retcon it. And you can see her holding up her hand again, because I think she has a level 1 left. She should have a level 1 left, or level 3 left. She should have level 3 left.
She should have like 5 spells left.
She has a lot of spells left, so she's going to cast a level 3. She still has the curl power. She should go back. A level 3 spell. You can hear lightning, lightning just thunder rumble in the distance again as she points at. Oh, she can't actually see the ballista from where she is, so she's going to point right up here. Right here, actually. As a thunderbolt comes streaking down. Alright, what's the AoE on it? 5 radius from that point. So she's going to miss the Goblin boss, but she's going to hit both of them up there. And I'm not even going to roll a save because they're just dead. Alright.
You know, guys, I'm really rethinking this Goblin race that's coming out. It just doesn't seem to be worth it.
And she has concentration up now. The T-Rex is still in limbo.
Yep.
The Goblin boss, at this point, he pushes himself up. And he's looking at Azul. He's just kind of terrified of her. So he is going to run away like a coward. Fucking Goblins move. I know I have this written down. I should have this written down. I don't have this written down. Why do I not have this written down?
25 sounds right.
25 sounds right, and that's how far I moved. And it is 30, actually.
Oh, wow.
And he can disengage or hide, which, so that won't help him. And he is just going to run. He's just going to dash up towards the ship. Sayara's turn.
Because I can do so much now.
You can run up.
I can get there with my move.
Okay. Don't feel like you haven't done much. You've basically
shut
down the powerhouse
I know
of
I
the
did.
fight.
I did. Also, about that, quick question about it. Would the
Yeah,
first...
Goblins need to redo their saves, actually.
Yeah. About banishment, would the first round count as the first 6 seconds of a minute, or would this round be the first 6 seconds?
I was going to go by its turn was the first 6 seconds, so I gotta... So...
I'm keeping track, don't worry.
He's still feared. You're still feared. You're no longer feared.
Is it even worth it for me to cast a spell right now? I can cantrip.
Cantrip, something,
Yeah. I'll do that to the friggin'
Goblin boss is no longer feared.
that guy.
And you're firing Sacred Flame at this guy,
By Ione.
so he needs to roll a dex save. And he is rather dexterous as he's able to dodge out of the way this holy fire you're bringing down upon him.
Yep.
We don't have the damage type in there, by the way.
Next
my
up
bad.
is Azul's turn.
I missed something.
Azul. What does Azul have that she can do spell-wise? Because she doesn't spell much.
So many of my spells are concentration.
Trust me, I know the complaint.
Try
There's
Druid.
nothing really, yeah. No,
Yeah.
that's Kohaku's issue as well.
Yeah. the-
Azul can't really do too much that is super useful, so she's going to step forward with the Sunblade is probably the best bet. She's going to stab forward with both hands, and she is going to just barely miss, which is a shame because if this Sunblade wasn't nerfed, she would have hit. Actually, no, this one was firing with his bow, so he doesn't have his shield up. That will hit and kill him. And then she is going to step around behind this one as well, and she is going to try to stab him in the back with her extra attack. And again, because he had his bow out and not his shield, that will hit, and he will die.
Thanks, Azul. Now I can't do anything.
Sorry. And then she's going to use the rest of her movement to try to go this way, which I think she has not much left.
Well, you can
Will's
run.
turn.
I can get that far.
Meanwhile,
Alright, so can I dash up the hill there? That's 20 feet. Can I dash up the hill?
I should have had this looked into earlier, but I didn't because I'm smart. Movement.
Ione just kind of negates that, though. To be fair.
I'm gonna say it would be half movement because it would count as difficult.
Mhm.
And since it's raining, you would have to roll an athletics because it would be slippery.
Mhm.
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to get up there fine.
So
Ione kind of negated that with her feet.
that would be 20 feet plus 30, 50. So that's 55 feet, I think, right there. So I'm going to action surge
Mhm.
and smack with advantage. Not that I need it. And then step over here if he is dead. I assume
He's dead.
Yeah. And smack him without advantage. But yeah.
In dead.
I looked up the climbing, and it is double move and chance for the
Yeah.
athletics.
Chance to fall.
So
Yeah. Okay. Yep. And that should be it for Lily. So Ione.
All right.
Hopefully you can do more
Curious
this time.
question of the day. Curious question of the day. Can I make it up to the ballista user?
The ship is probably actually another 10 feet up off the ground. So
choose
you'd
them
have
up.
to climb up there, but you don't
Bring
really
it.
care because you have athletic.
So I want to go right here.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right. A sheet. Once it proc, because I clicked it. There it goes.
That'll miss.
Oh my god.
God fucking damn it.
Hmm.
Ah, yeah, that is another good point. And as you're running up there, the king is going to try to stab you with his lance.
You know what? Let him.
You're going to regret saying that.
Doesn't he have disadvantage in melee range?
It's within 5 feet. She was never within 5 feet. Attack of opportunity by definition for a reach weapon will be at 10. And he's no longer able to use his shield because of it, but details. But that will hit, and he crits for 14 damage. He rolled really bad on his damage rolls, keep in mind.
Ouch.
All right.
Sounds really scary.
I'm scared.
Since that missed, I'm going to use Flurry of Blows.
Okay.
Here's the first unarmed.
Yep.
And I'm probably never going to use Frostband again if it's actually hits. Yeah, I'm never using
That'll
Frostband
hit
again.
this one. You're killing
That
DC. Yeah, I was going to say DC 15 to go. Second hit's going to go on the other one in range.
him. All right.
Well, at least that blister's down then.
Oops, wrong one. That's
And
my mistake. I hit the wrong button.
Yep, 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 yep. That'll hit. But you don't really kill this one quite as hard as the other one as he reels back, still alive.
Push him back 15 feet. If he can make that, if he fails to make that strength save.
It's a strength save.
DC 15.
All right, yep, he fails it, so he goes back 15 feet. So he just kind of pushed back here.
And rest of movement. Yeah, stand right there. Prevent him from getting on the ballista.
All right. Next up is Shiki's turn.
Alright then.
You would have to climb up there. You can't actually see him currently.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm
that's
gonna-
15 feet up.
yeah, I guess I can climb up. I guess I'll just climb up there. To there.
It takes pretty much all of your movement, so you'll just get to the top of the cliff, and you'll throw an athletics.
Oh no! I'm gonna fall on my ass, guys.
Oh, here it goes.
And you're able to, despite the slipperiness of the rock, able to get good handholds and pull yourself up to the very top.
Oh, oh, hi. And do I wanna...
Good.
I'm debating if I want a violent or just Deadeye shot.
What does Deadeye do?
It gives me advantage.
Mm.
He doesn't have a shield up.
Oh, doesn't have a shield up?
He
Nope.
doesn't have his shield up, no.
Oh, in that case, I'll violent him then.
You know, Val, I might be able to set you up a grit
Nah,
That's just
I like how it is.
Hits.
Yeah. But thanks for the offer.
all of the
And as this shot from your pistol catches him in the side, he's looking like he's smirking at Ione for a moment, like fighting off his fear a little bit, just thinking about ways they can finally get rid of her. When this bullet catches him in the side of the head, it goes in one side of his head and out the other, and he just falls to the ground. He's dead.
Funk, funk. And I'm gonna reload for my last action.
Mhm.
And that'll be my
Next
turn.
is the goblin's turn, and the goblins. This goblin's gonna disengage and run, and then he's gonna dash. This goblin's also gonna run away.
Colin, I am not surprised whatsoever.
Nope.
Oh, don't worry, they're gonna die.
All right.
So should we maybe wait around for that dragon thing to come back, or?
We got about 50 seconds.
Meanwhile, this has to go more onto the next map. I apologize, but Ione, as he runs back, you can see that there's a few other goblins on the deck, and they both take shots at you.
God damn it.
The first one misses horribly, but the second one hits you with a short bow.
Alright. He hit. How much damage?
8.
Do
I'm
it.
going to go ahead and use reflect. Deflect.
Okay.
I just have to get the right tab here. I have to do 8 damage worth, really. Wow. Roll well.
All right.
Okay, that's rolling well.
Are you going to throw it back, or just let it happen? Or just, drop it?
I'm going to go ahead and throw it back.
Okay.
2 keys spent.
All right. You got to roll an attack roll for that, I think?
Like throwing lawn darts.
I
Wait,
have
what's
a weapon set up for it
It's
Yeah.
Ranged unarmed attack.
for my
it
unarmed
says.
damage.
yeah, it's a 20-foot 60 range on it, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 26, dude.
Regardless, that will hit any... Were you throwing it back at the same goblin?
Yeah.
All right. He would have been... Actually, 2060. He would have been out of range of the 2060, so you could throw it at one of the ones that was running away instead.
Yeah.
All right, so that'll happen, and you kill the one that was running away, the one that was right next to you initially.
Alright. So, there's not much I can do right now.
All right, and let me just move these ones off the map for the time being. And for Risu, since you are officially on this map now,
But wait, there's more.
Are
this
we
is
waiting?
pretty much what you're seeing so far.
Reverse perspective.
Yeah, the ship is actually reverse perspective, so though this is oriented so the front's pointing to the left on this map, on the actual ship map it's pointing to the right. So I apologize for that much. That'll be
Alright.
it for the goblin's turn. Casty is going to say, are you yelling out that there's more goblins up there?
Yep.
Well, we probably saw the projectile too.
Yeah, we probably would have saw that.
Which-
So Casty will say that they should probably run up there and check up on that. So she will use all of her movement, including a dash. Up here, I got to roll a athletics for Casty. That is not. It is this thing. And Casty effortlessly climbs up, and she's going to be able to get just this far, I think, between climbing up that. Yeah. Goblin boss is the dead. Sayara.
Yeah, I'm just going to dash this way.
Oh, I just remembered I got my grip point back for killing something.
Yep, you did.
Go there.
Okay. Azul, if you don't have anything else, you have anything else?
Nope. I will call out that the dinosaur will be back in less than a minute.
We have ballistas up here that might come in handy.
Yeah, and Azul will answer. Let's just get on the ship for now. And Azul will run. She has... What does she have feet-wise? That was 40 movement I did there. She technically has 45 between tail and mobile, so she'll run all the way here, and with an athletics, hopefully be able to get up here easily enough. And she's able to easily climb up onto the ship with her full action and dashing. Lily's turn.
Wee.
Lily's just gonna movement speed. It's just gonna go here and help anyone up onto the ship who needs it. The first person. So I'm holding my action to help someone up onto the ship.
I'm gonna say flat out because you're helping them, they will have no roll, and they're basically gonna have only 5 feet to get up there instead of 10.
Cool.
Give 'em.
Going back through Lily onto Ione's turn. Ione is also no longer where you see her on this map, so I'm just gonna move her. I'm just gonna move her to the GM layer for now. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to not move her to the GM layer. I'm going to move her into the trees. I'm gonna actually move her all the way back here. If that makes sense. All right, so Ione, let's go look at your on this map real quick. What are you planning to do?
Just have to transfer over an ish. Because I can't see it.
Oh, I don't. Let me look at the initiative. Come on, settings.
Initiative doesn't transfer between maps.
Yeah.
All right. So, what I'm going to end up doing for this is everyone willing to just let me cheese it and say everyone gets to the ship.
Yeah, that'll take another round, so I'll.
Yeah, I'm only worried about the dinosaur, but
Ione can
It's
take
fine.
cover like right here or something, and she.
All right. So I'm going to say you're going to take like full cover behind the ballista, so they can't really hit you too well. And I'm just going to say everyone's going to be able to climb up onto the ship at this point,
Okay.
because that'll make it easier. And I'm just going to have everyone on the ship for the moment.
Guys, let Shiki have the ballista.
And everyone goes to the ship. Like I
Turn
said-
order got wiped.
Yep, I know. So everyone is pretty much climbed up like right around here-ish. Everyone, let me stretch this out. So let me quickly record.
I
I'll
don't
record
think
here.
those are meant to be on fire.
26, Lily, 4.
It's accurate. He just
16.
cut the angle. He cut the dynamic lighting weird up top.
Yeah. It's not so much that part, it's other weird things that I had to do to get this all to work out. Okay, so we're going to wipe this out now.
Mhm.
Everyone roll your initiative again, and I'll just set it to what it's supposed to be. Or you can set it yourself, because you have it all there.
Do we?
Yeah, you can set your own initiative.
Okay.
And I'm going to... Gabo was at 16.
Let me type it in, you stupid piece of...
When another initiative's added, it screws with it.
Yeah.
God
But you
damn
got, but you got a roll initiative anyway. I can't remember what I was on now. Wasn't I I was on 18, I think.
18, yes. I had it all in there in the chat.
Okay.
Shiloh?
I spelt it wrong. I was going fast.
Shiloh LaBeouf?
No.
Run from your life.
For Cass and Azul.
Shia LaBeouf is the boss of the forest. He's gonna try and eat you.
6.
Everyone's seen that video, right?
Was only 15.
Running in the woods from Shia LaBeouf.
I've seen that video, but I can't think of what it was about.
Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
I mean, like, who did it or anything like that.
Wow.
It was a random thing, wasn't it? Then they actually made a video from it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to starting at Ione's turn now.
I still like he's in the video.
Alright, so other things of note to explain real quickly. I have color-coded the doors, so all these colored lines you see are various doors or what have you. Orange and yellow are doors that go into the deck directly, or into a room directly below where the party is currently. Red goes down below decks. Purple, which you can't see currently, goes into the room, which is below where the wheel is.
Okay.
Green in the back here goes to this room directly underneath this area, and then blue goes down to the lower decks.
This purple?
That purple goes into this room directly underneath here, and this red goes down below.
Oh, the door we can't see. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Alright, because I don't particularly trust my sheet to get stuff out quickly, I'm going to use unarmed strikes here.
Okay.
I got to token up the first brand still.
Okay. So that will hit because I'm gonna say wouldn't have had his shield up. Actually, no, he would have brought the shield up, so that'll miss when he was running away. I wouldn't have killed him either, hilariously. That'll also miss.
You know what? I'm just gonna use martial arts.
I'm not trying to do it. It's like you're literally rolling. You've rolled under 10 so much. That'll hit, and you just kind of kick this goblin off into one of the trees, which would be down here, but it's the actual ship map. Okay.
Alright, rest of movement. I'm gonna move. That was 45, so I'm gonna move